Stop recording or start recording?
Stop.
Oh,
We're on.
You missed all the fun part. You know what we're doing, don't you?
Getting it lined up.
We're getting close. So we can check this, keep this table square to your deck. Be sneaking in some low life, hiding so I can't see who they are. I hear them though. Oh, like a postman. The postman. Yep. Close the door and left. Okay, so how far off of that digital scale?
0.01. 0.01.
0.7?
0.01.
It was going up or down?
Right, variance.
6, point, or 0.6.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you got about 0.1. Alright, so we are about 3,000. This side I am 1,000. Getting worse, not better. What happened? You going the wrong way?
Right.
Zero. That's around quite a bit, so it's hard to read. Your case has a big low spot right here. Then it goes way, way, way. So that's low. Where's that high? That's going up that way. It's low. 1.5 low. Let me get on that side. 1.5 high. So we're going to be somewhere near 0. But that won't be that way because this doesn't go on the same plane.
All right.
So you could go over here where you can't see it, and you adjust it. So you have to loosen up the locks. Right here. So the table will move. Hit that. What'd that do to me? There we go, we just dropped it 3,000. Just undoing lock screws. Now we're higher on that side than this side. Here, it moved. It's not the direction I want to move though. Now we're going to tighten it back down again. See what the new number is. Didn't move any. It's around 0. And we are now about 4 up now. Went the wrong direction. Why'd you go the wrong way? 50-50, right?
Right. Yeah.
The more pressure you keep on these, the more accurate it's going to be. so the harder it is to move. Zero now. Which way did I go before?
You were trying to go down. You were trying to go.
So we're going to go up this time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I moved it up. 3. You know, 3 on that side. 3.5 over there. Go up a half. Doesn't want to move. Appears to be tight. We're on 4 more or less. And we're on 5 now. So we're going up.
Mm-hmm.
7.5, kind of. And over here, about 7.5, give or take. Couple tenths. See, the pivot isn't here. Pivot's way back here. So when you're going up, you're raising this as well as this. So you got to catch up with it. So we were at 3 down, I'm now 7 up to get to be equal. It took. Now. Yeah, no gas motorcycles. There'll be a law against some things. There should be a law against car alarms.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Probably a car alarm.
Car alarms? We don't like car alarms? We're okay with noisy bikes?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds better to me. Okay, so we're roughly about 5 or low 5. This is a flat too here. And over here we're 4 here and we're 4.5 there. About 1 thou low on this corner still, from what that corner is. 5, 5. Yeah, they call that 4.5 over there. Over here, we're like on 5 basically. Yeah, 4.5 there. So you're 5 here, you're 4.5 over here.
Not too far.
Case isn't very flat. We're 4.5 here. We're 4 over here. And we're 4 3/4 over here.
Wow.
He was going like this. And over here we're about 4.5. We're about 5 average here. And over here, about 5 average, 5 1/4. So I assume we got it pretty close now to whatever your deck height is on this deck. I don't know what this one is.
Mm-hmm.
But now this is squared to your case, so now we move it around. Hopefully we're going to repeat our flatness that we want from side to side. There's a lot of work for not much of a gain. Do you think you're framed within 1/2 thou?
Nope. Definitely not.
No. You don't have a square frame? Where'd you get that crappy frame? Now if we were going down, we would have a problem here. If we went up, so see what the difference is? Remember I was sitting on top
Yeah.
of that. About an 1/8 inch clearance now. So that's 7 thou here with an 1/8 inch down here. Alright, where do we leave off? Okay. this block put out before. Way over there. This one's almost off the case over here. Why'd you move that one over so far? Beat it back in there. The stud was hanging down at an angle, so I wouldn't be moving, so I yanked it up and it got real loose. Now, if you tighten up at a low down angle like that, with the vibration of cutting, it'll go up and loosen up. The case comes out and the cutter starts eating itself a little piece.
Right.
Causes a lot of damage.
Yeah, not a good idea.
You don't like that?
Yeah,
You want to stay out? You want to avoid that problem?
I do.
That's like a good plan. Okay, so now we take our digital level, which goes all over the place. Put that over here. What's your case angle?
No idea.
22.9. 8. 8 right now. What's it supposed to be at?
No idea.
What's the V angle?
Pass.
Pass. You know what your Harley V angle is?
No.
You don't know?
What is it?
Well, I don't know. I don't think it is.
45?
I don't know. Where'd you get that number from?
Just a guess.
Just a guess. Can't be 50?
Goes to 50.
It is 50?
I don't know. Is it?
What's the angle? What's a Harley motor? They say all the time what it is.
Obviously, I wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure.
45
Inform
degree.
me.
It's a 45 degree V twin motor. That's what a Harley is. That means it's 45 degrees.
Well, that was my guess. 45 degrees.
You guessed good. You must have heard that somewhere. But you weren't sure about your guess.
I wasn't. Should be more confident in my guess.
That's right. Sometimes guesses are good. Sometimes not. So it's half of 45 degrees.
22 and a half.
There you go. You went to school. So we got 22 and a half and 22.6 is what we're at right now. So you're 0.1 degree off on your V angle. Of course I didn't, coming off that bad area you bash it, remember?
That's right.
That might be
Persuade it.
maybe that's the problem. It could be the fact that Harley machine the case is off.
No.
Everybody knows that stuff's perfect. Okay. So now you take and check it again. Did you check your table, make sure it was flat? What's our table supposed to be?
0.
Oh.
What is it?
0.01. Of course it's rough down there. Somebody didn't hone it, flatten the table out this week. Tables get burrs in them from abusive machining practices.
That doesn't happen around here, does it?
No, hell no. Nobody around here like that. Yeah, no, it's a lot closer now. It's 0.06. 107.3, 1. Went back to 01 again. Drop the scale always helps. So we took it 180 and see what it does this time. Still thinking. 0. It leveled off at 0 finally. It was up there about 8 and 9 for a while. Went to 000. Go back over here and see if it goes back to 0. Starts at 28. It's down to 3 right now, which is not very good. Now it's 0. I made that precision adjustment.
Just the right amount of pressure.
This is kind of sensitive, or it's confused. I'm thinking it's both.
Right.
We're back to 22.6 now, so it repeated.
Consistent.
You can do 22.5 over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's still a tenth of a degree off. I don't know what we can do about that. We have to remachine everything to get tenth of a degree.
Mm-hmm.
So we can ignore it. Which one do you want to do?
The ladder.
You want to put a ladder on it?
The ladder.
Oh, about that. All we do is machine the top of your bolt boss. We took an hour to get to this point. I've done this with a damn drill motor, you know.
And file.
How big a wash are you going to use? Hopefully bigger than that. Could use that one. Not this one though, it doesn't fit. Well, that's this big one here, but have to change the hole size. That's a nice big one. How about this one? I'm liking that one. What, you like that one there?
Perfect.
Not quite, but it's pretty close. I bet you it's the one I used before. See, the camera doesn't see the whole box of cheese that come over here.
Let me show them.
Why is that in there? That's what happened to my missing one. I think we got a head bolt in here for some reason. Maybe we'll put that up in the head department. Oh, there's my fine file section. Found it. See, we got all kinds of them in here. Got big ones and small ones. We got pilots for different ones. We can change pilots out. See, that's what happens when it digs into something. See, I corkscrewed out. Ripped it right out of the machine.
Wow.
So I have lots of different ones. If I can't find the one I like, I got a whole drawer full down there. I go digging through some more.
Always
Right.
good to have options.
So I think this is the one that we're using. Here's this doesn't fit anywhere though.
You may need to chuck.
Might have to use this. Fill up. Extra cords. There we go. Too fast? Are we gonna be able to go far enough to clear?
Doesn't look like it.
It does or doesn't?
It does not. Oh, you'd be close actually.
You gotta go up a little bit. It's a cameraman job. Exercise. I'm gonna move in there while I'm doing that. Clicking on over there.
Is that your elbow?
Yeah, it's clicking. It's getting the right torque. Maybe it's the light over here. The one that's jammed underneath there. It doesn't like to move, but let's make it move. I don't like to move at all this direction. It's gonna break it off.
I have to go up.
That light doesn't move. Now move. You keep twisting it, eventually it'll break something. Oh, this works a lot freer though now.
This resistance.
Yeah, I don't know why. Alright. Okay, now we gotta center this up. This hole over here. It's getting kind of stiff this way though. Yeah, just keep going a little more. Pretty off this way also. Find a sweet spot. I think we're close. Alright, how much do you want off?
Enough to make it level.
Oh, those guys. Go right through there. High speed. Just nail it. Go for it. that? But you can't see. Too far away. You didn't see how bad that was. No, it's not. Okay, well, that's the hole spacing. How many inches do you think between?
4,
Up here,
325.
for now. They got holes all. Move.
Can't get any further that way.
Yeah, we're pretty close. It's hitting on multiple things. So. All right, there's our number.
We got 3, 2, 3, 7, 8.
So it's not quite 3 1/4. If we change that to 40, we'd be closer. So my guess is it's supposed to be 3 1/4, but we have a 41 thou difference in location between this one and this one. So my guess is this one was off because it's all welded.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks original. So if I did this one first, I could come over here and know that was
Move
off.
that one, right?
But I would still go where the hole was because
You had to.
this was in your bike before you said it fit. So that means your frame likes being screwed up. You don't want to put your finger anywhere near that when it's rotating. Okay, see the little spot that's still in there?
Mm-hmm.
See how it doesn't want to go in there? Almost looks like there's a washer in there. Yeah, not quite. So, see, we're not square. So I wonder what the angles are on the underside. I wonder if there's an offset in the motor. Maybe I screwed that first one up a little bit.
Oh.
Do you think maybe the cases are not square from the factory? Maybe they have a little bit of a tilt to them?
Potentially.
We know the back mount's good. We know the front mount's on not good. Because that tells me right there that it's not. It's supposed to be down in the front a little bit. So we have a little bit of angle forward on the motor. It's not up and down perfectly square in the frame.
Mm-hmm.
You would think it would be, but
Right.
no. Looks like they got a shift in there a little bit. So what we got to do now is go find out what the shift point is. Go down low enough just to clear. This is a machine surface here, it feels like in your case. Probably should have started in the back instead of the front.